Center. Let's see what happens. Like I said, I'm good on throws.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see which conference reigns supreme today. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. We are bundled up. This should be a fun one. So glad you're with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, we love watching and calling snow games, but you played in weather like this. What's it like?
Oh, man, there is nothing better. Kind of brings you back to your roots of having a snow day, a day off of school, and just get all your buddies in the neighborhood and just go play.
Set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 20.
Hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They were probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down.
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, it will lead to some easier and better completions.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
When he was taken as the first overall pick in the draft a couple years ago, Mike, it certainly was not because of his physical stature. It was because of his mind. It was because of his processing ability. It was because of all the intangibles that they believed they saw in his days coming out of Alabama. Now, he's gotten some experience under his belt from a rookie year that had its ups and downs. He has all the talent in the world. Now he's got to go out and just capture it and make it happen.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that
big opening up the middle, inside the 20, and they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Carolina.
That's on.
3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
And he missed it. No good. The footing makes kicking very difficult. The snow perhaps playing in to that missed extra point. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Tillman, the man in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up and that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check smash. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
10 cycles. Red cycle. 43 rail. Steel black. Blue striker. Hut.
Here's Young to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Young. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. They'll look to pick up the pace.
Ready?
On 4th down, Young. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Fight. Twice. Hut, hut.
Here's Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face. You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. That's caught. Down the field is Tillman. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. This pass caught by Judy. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. They'll try to run this one in. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Defense.
Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
The motion man is Sanders.
Set, hut.
On 2nd down, Young. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down.
Ready. Set, go.
From the gun, it's Young. He's going to let this one go deep. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Come on, set.
Back to throw. Young. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. And there it is. The defense. With the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away,
Okay, like
Mike,
I said,
has really become an art form in the NFL.
No.
Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
An unbalanced look to the left. He's down.
Let's go now. Hey, hey.
Now a give up the middle. And he's brought down after a gain
Oh,
of couple.
you into the right end zone.
The They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw caught by Judy on the outside. 3rd down, 3 to go. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. A 1-point affair, 7-6 is the score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This about as short as you can get. Through the falling snow, the kick is good.
I got to show you.
And the Browns extend their lead to 10-6.
One of the first
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10. The Panthers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Oh my God.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
The motion man is Sanders.
Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the...
Go.
You break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
Ready, break.
2nd down
Ready,
and 3.
go. Here we go, set.
On play action, Young. That's downfield. He's got Sanders, the tight end. He is in. Deon Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Ultra. Go ultra. Ready, ready.
Now Young. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. DeAndre Carter on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense headed back to take over once more. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring it down.
3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football.
Oh, payback.
The Panthers
I
have
got
it.
a
And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And a mistake by the young quarterback in this defense gobbles it up and takes it in for the score.
You know, Mike, unfortunately, this is sometimes just the reality of playing with a rookie quarterback behind center. You're going to get a lot of magic. You're going to get a lot of fun moments. But you're also going to get a little bit of this learning curve, understanding sometimes just it's better to live to play another day. Get the ball out of your hand. Don't take the hit. Don't take the sack. And definitely don't cough up the ball.
Carter on the return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Browns offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out.
If you can't tell, I'm trying to put everybody in that actually drafted. I just thought about it. Or all the rookies that are on the team. We'll let them all start. Or not. I'm really good there.
Lane closed quickly.
Like,
Here comes 3rd down. Back to throw. He's got a receiver. That's Woods. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Strong running there. Pushing his way forward to gain a couple. He'll drop to throw. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. Derek Brown, former 7th overall selection, gets the sack there. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to work out for him. out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw is Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Drill green. Down.
Back to the air, it's Young. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
Ready.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Red. Hut, hut.
To throw is, oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And it looks like the offense is going to come up with this one. Wow, nearly a disaster. They get it back just outside their goal line. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Because I'm not really
No
like
move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll go. Young. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. He'll keep this himself. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns are able to get it back within a score.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Panthers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10.
Pass interference. Defense.
Needle blue. Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun. Young. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Third and long.
Ready.
They'll go play action with Young. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Come on, set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready.
Now, faking the give. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
Oh, if you can't outrun the quarterback, you know what they say? Oh, it's always a receiver. I don't know. But
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. We saw a strong first half out of the Alabama man and former #1 selection, Bryce Young. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission.
Snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the 3rd. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get... Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Ready.
Here's Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
The Panthers will take their first timeout.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Browns will take over possession here at the 44. The drive will start on the ground. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught. Down the field is Tillman. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And he's into the end zone.
I don't know how that just happened, but yeah, it just got me.
That his
It just
second
got me.
touchdown
Okay.
tonight.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
He's got it. Take it in for 2. And we are all tied here in the third quarter.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Raheem Blackshear on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The home team's offense and Bryce Young. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go, set.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard.
A 3-yard pickup.
My bad, Joe. I do not know why I said. I did not say father and son. I meant to say brother. Is what I meant to say.